You are sitting in a park when a woman sits down beside you. Her skin is white as snow, her hair is silver and curls softly in the wind, her eyes are pale blue, almost glowing. You ask her name. She says she is from a small tribe in sub-Saharan Africa, and in that moment, you realize she is a black woman with albinism. You ask for her number. She takes your phone and types it with her left hand. You start talking every day. She is brilliant, funny, completely unlike anyone you have ever met. And just as you fall in love, your alarm goes off. It was a dream. You lie there, heart racing, asking yourself one question. Does a person like that actually exist? Statistically, yes. But that question leads somewhere much bigger. Out of 8 billion people alive right now, what would the single rarest human on Earth actually look like? Let's build that person, trait by trait, and calculate exactly how rare they would be. We start with where they come from. There are roughly 7,000 distinct ethnic groups on Earth. Most of humanity is packed into a small number of massive populations. Han Chinese alone make up about 18% of everyone alive. That is over 1.4 billion people from a single group. But at the other extreme sit some of the smallest ethnic groups in existence. The Sentinelese of the Andaman Islands number somewhere between 50 and 400 people total. The Kawahiva of the Brazilian Amazon are thought to number fewer than 30 individuals. The Spinifex people of Australia numbered only around 200 at their last count. Let's place our rarest human in a group of just 500 people out of a global population of 8 billion. That is 500 divided by 8 billion. 1 in 16 million. Now we add albinism. Albinism is caused by mutations in the genes responsible for producing melanin, the pigment behind skin, hair, and eye color. In complete albinism, that pigment production is severely reduced or entirely absent, resulting in white or near-white skin, pale or silver hair, and eyes that can appear light blue, gray, or even pink. Albinism occurs in roughly 1 in 20,000 people globally. Combined with our rare ethnicity, our person now has a 1 in 320 billion chance of existing. Now, let's talk about the eyes. Green eyes are actually the rarest common eye color, occurring in about 1 in 50 people, but that is not the rarest possible eye trait. Complete heterochromia is a condition where a person has 2 entirely different colored eyes, such as 1 blue eye and 1 brown eye. It is usually present from birth and is caused by differences in how melanin is distributed. In most cases, it is completely harmless. The odds of having this trait are about 1 in 1,667 people. Now, let's make this person left-handed. Handedness is partly genetic, but no single gene controls it. Even identical twins with nearly identical DNA differ in handedness about 20% of the time. Left-handed people often show more balanced brain activity between both hemispheres, while right-handed people tend to concentrate language processing on one side. A conservative estimate puts left-handedness at about 10% of the population, 1 in 10 people. Combining ethnicity, albinism, heterochromia, and left-handedness, our person now has a 1 in 5.33 quadrillion chance of existing. We are just getting started. Most humans see color using 3 types of cone cells in the retina, tuned roughly to blue, green, and red light. Combining signals from these cones lets the average person see about 1 million distinct colors. But some people carry a 4th cone type, sensitive to wavelengths between red and green. These people are called tetrachromats, and they may be able to distinguish up to 100 million colors. Tetrachromacy is almost exclusively found in women, because it is linked to the X chromosome. About 12% of women carry the genetic mutation, but only a small fraction actually develop a functioning 4th cone. Researchers estimate true tetrachromacy occurs in roughly 1 in 80,000 people overall. Finally, let's give our rarest human a mind that forgets nothing. Hyperthymesia, also called highly superior autobiographical memory, is the ability to recall nearly every single day of your life in extraordinary detail, not just major events, ordinary conversations, random Tuesdays, what you wore, what you ate, what the weather was like. The condition was formally identified in 2006 after a woman named Jill Price described being unable to stop remembering her entire past in vivid detail. Fewer than 100 confirmed cases have ever been identified worldwide. We will place the odds conservatively at 500 out of 8 billion, 1 in 16 million. So let's put it all together. Our rarest human comes from an ethnic group of just 500 people. They have albinism. They have complete heterochromia. They are left-handed. They are a tetrachromat, able to see 100 million colors. And they remember nearly every day of their life in perfect detail. The combined probability of a single person having every one of these traits is roughly 1 in 6.83 septillion. To put that number in perspective, the total number of stars in the observable universe is estimated at around 1 septillion. If you tried to match that number using grains of sand, you would need more sand than exists on 910,000 planet Earths combined. And this still is not even the rarest possible human. We have not touched rare blood types, physical mutations, or dozens of other traits that could push those odds even further into the impossible. Here is the actual point of all of this. Every single person alive is a combination of traits and probabilities that, when you actually calculate them, should statistically almost never happen. You already beat odds most of us never even think about. There are plenty of fish in the sea, but there has never been, and will never again be, anyone exactly like you.